Hello, my friends. It has been quite a while. I'm using a new mic and it kind of sounds like ASMR. Wow, coolio. Okay. So today I'm doing a journal with me video. I recently had decided to split up my journal. I think I've talked about my journal enough before that you guys know that I've always done my journal in one thing. So I've always had like poems that I was working on, lyrics of songs I'm listening to, little bits and pieces from my daily adventures. However, recently I realized that it was kind of holding me back creatively because it's actually hard to separate if I'm like have my writing journal be the same as my aesthetic things. So I decided to split them up and to have at least one journal that is just purely for the aesthetic and for the memories and for journaling about things that I've done recently or things that I like, etc. Before I get too far into this video, I did want to mention that this video is happily sponsored by Skillshare. Woo, Skillshare! Y'all know I love Skillshare. I use it frequently. Basically, Skillshare is a way to learn about the things that you are actually interested in learning about. It is an online community where pros in their different fields teach you classes on stuff like photography or art or languages or filming videos. Recently, I've been listening to this podcast about creative people, and I will link it down below, but one of them said that it is super important for creative people to have a creative outlet that is totally unrelated to their actual job. So if your job, for example, just a random example, is YouTubing, then it's good for us creative people to have a creative outlet that is totally unrelated to the actual job. I was realizing that most of my creative hobbies I do make content out of and share for the world. And so I was like, what can I do that is just purely creative just for me? And I used to paint a lot when I was in high school, and so I thought I would get it back into that. And I'm going to use Skillshare to help me brush up on my skills. So anyways, that's what Skillshare is. If you'd like to check it out, click the little link in my description box. And the first 500 of you who do will get a 2-month free trial. You can learn a lot in 2 months, just saying, so go check it out. It'll be a good old time. We'll be doing it together. I've also been watching a lot of journaling videos recently and have been very inspired by them. I just think that they're very calming to watch. My favorite right now are Catherine Reed's My Friend, Hey Cat, What's Up? But also I've been watching K-pop aesthetic journaling videos because they are so relaxing. Like usually they don't even talk in them. It's just them journaling, and I will put it on while I do something and just chill and relax. Speaking of K-pop, did you catch that transition? Did you catch that? The first page I'm doing is actually for EXO because I have been really obsessed with all the new music coming out recently, specifically EXO's solo albums that they've been releasing. If you don't know, a couple of the EXO members are in the military right now, so some of their members have been doing subgroup type projects. Chen did an album, Baekhyun did an album, and then Chanyeol and Sehun did an album together. All of the releases that they've done, I've loved so much. So I wanted to do a little tribute journal page to those songs and to EXO in general because I'm trash. I don't know, I love them. Is anybody else really affected by the music that they listen to? I feel like when there's a lot of new music that I'm really liking, in general, I'm just in a good mood. It just makes me feel happy and bright. I don't know, I love it. By the way, the actual journal that I'm using is new. I got it at one of my favorite stores in New York City called Goods for the Study. There's 2 of them, but my favorite is the one near Washington Square Park. It's much bigger, they have more things. And I picked up this journal because honestly, it's just super pretty, but I never knew what I would do with it. And so now is the time, now that I've devoted a journal to aesthetics. Now I can use it. Woohoo. In other news, some life updates recently. It is currently August. I think as of when I'm recording this, it's August 1st. Summer has always been one of my favorite seasons, but I'm realizing that summer in the city is not the same. It is just a struggle. I've always heard people complain about summer in New York City because it's hot and sweaty and like the subway system is disgusting and it smells like trash everywhere. And I was just like, oh, whatever. People complain about New York all the time in general. But no, it really is quite a struggle. I went home for like 3 weeks and I grew up by the ocean. I grew up in a place where I could get to the ocean super quickly. And then coming back to the city when it's still like 80, 90 degrees out every day. It just feels like I'm living in an oven. So yeah, moral of the story, it was the first time I'd ever gone home and then actually been sad that I was going back to the city. Although not too sad because Ashley came to visit me right after that. That vlog will be up soon, by the way. We did lots of fun friend things in New York. Gotta drink some water. She also listened to me rant about EXO, even though she doesn't really stan, so everybody say thank you, Ashley, or you guys would have been the ones hearing all about it. I got to like watch To All the Boys I've Loved Before in the park, going to Rockaway Beach, like reading days in Central Park. There are really magical city things to do in the city. I think it's just that, I don't know, it's August now. I'm ready for spooky season. I'm so excited for school to start. So the summer heat and summer season is just wearing on me. Yeah, also school's starting and your girl is hype. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. You guys have never seen me as a school girl, but basically picture Rory Gilmore or Hermione Granger, but like Slytherin version. I love school. I love organization. I love getting good grades. I'm just a good girl. And I've missed school so much in the past couple years. And so I'm just ready to get back to it. I'll give you guys more life updates on that kind of stuff in a different video because this is just a chatty video. I'm not even sure I necessarily told you what the plan was for this video. I just started talking as soon as I turned the mic on. Sounds like a podcast. I don't know. It's fun. But yeah, I just wanted to do like a chatty type video. Hang out with me while I journal type thing. I love watching these kind of videos and I've always wanted to make one. And again, I got a new mic. ASMR. If anybody knows that reference, I'm sure somebody got it. Other life updates. Until recently, I'd been feeling really uninspired creatively. I think, to be honest, this is the biggest slump, so to speak, that I've experienced, especially with YouTube videos. It makes sense, to be honest, because within 6 months, almost all of the circumstances of my life completely changed. Moving and getting into school and all of that, I think I was just really focused on like life stuff and details. And I kind of let my creativity stuff slide a bit. However, that is the stuff that truly brings me joy. And so I've been trying to prioritize it again, get back to it. I missed it so much. I think also I was probably putting too much pressure on myself. Like, you know, when you're in a mood and then you keep thinking, oh, I'm in a mood. And it actually just like reinforces the fact that you're in a mood and then the mood just stays around longer. Yeah, perfectionism. We don't stan. Anyways, when I was home for a bit, I just started really actively trying to find that creativity a bit, looking at things that inspired me, and spoilers, it's been working, and now I'm just like, wow, let me make all the things quick. So, if you have anything specifically that you would really like to see from me, I know room tour, I'm working on it. That one will definitely be on the list before school starts. So yeah, I think I've run out of things to ramble about. This video turned out being a little bit longer than I expected, so if there's still time to watch, I'll just put some calming music in there and you guys can listen to that. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're staying cool from the heat. Drink lots of water, maybe water a plant too so that you're putting out that, you know, life back into the world. Water gives us life, so it's really calming to give a plant some life. I don't know, these are the things I think about when I'm kind of tired in the morning. Hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you again very soon with another video. Bye. That's weird if I just leave those kiss noises in there. That is super weird. Sorry about that. Okay, won't do that again.